Hey there, welcome. Picture a game night and you're playing D&D with your friends. The dungeon master says, a dragon bursts through the forest towards you. What do you do next? Behind that one sentence, the DM is doing three jobs at once, looking up the rules, the role playing, and remembering everything that has ever happened. I have seen it many times. The DM struggles to find the next scene. So for them, I've built an AI system that helps them have an enjoyable night with their friends. Running D&D is very hard. The DM wears many hats: a rules lawyer, an improv actor, and a load tracker. Do all these for long and the game stalls. The rules are first, the world goes flat. That cognitive overload is a problem that many DM have to deal while playing. So why agents? Why not a big prompt? Because of so many tasks, things will break. A model will hallucinate details, break characters, or forget the story. A natural solution is a team of specialists coordinated by a workflow. That is how a multi-agent system comes to the DM's rescue. And here's the actual architecture. Every message that enters goes through a security screening. When it's a safe message, it either builds the campaign, or when the campaign is alive, the classifier passes it to one of the three specialists. All three of them are self-correcting loop agents, and every scene that gets passed needs to be reviewed by the DM before it's saved. Lives at the gate. Before any agent runs, the guardrail screens for prompt injection and out-of-scope asks. Persistence is deterministic, output is validated, and no agent touches the secrets. Let me zoom in on one specialist because this is where the quality comes from. An executor drafts the answer using tools, and then an evaluator analyzes the answer. Does it match the schema? Does it actually answers the DM's query? Bad answers get caught before the DM sees them. Agents are grounded in real lore. None of them hallucinate. The story lives in DB. The agents use D&D rules and stats, a lore library agent which is used as a tool for the other agents to prepare the exact adventure with provenance. Here's the technical design. Cloudrun's memory is ephemeral, so I made it durable in case it crashes. The game world lives in a safe enterprise TV. The per run trace lives in 8 PK's memory, which is mirrored back to MongoDB by a persistence plugin. A pause turn survives a restart exactly where you left them. This way, the app stays cloud agnostic, deployable anywhere on any infrastructure. Every line was wipe coded with anti-gravity and Cloud Code, from scaffolding to developing to testing to debugging. And here's my favorite part. I made a custom skill that reads ADK's own traces, so debugging is smooth. You can use this link to see every prompt I ever wrote building this app. That's enough talking. Let's start our adventure. Instead of using a plain ADK playground, I built a front end to serve the backend agents. This way you can experience the app and not just the agent responses. You play in plain language, you say what your party does, and the dungeon master narrates roles and remembers. No playbook required. Let me start the table. You can either choose a new campaign or resume one. Let me start a new one. Let me pick this adventure. Let me set the best way party. You can choose between the party's members. And this triggers the setup agent that starts building the first scene based on the lore. You can even trace the life steps yourself. While this is running, let me show you a saved campaign. I have these many campaigns. Let me pick this one. It will load the last state that I played. And here it is. You can see the party details. Coincidentally, I have less money, so I should work on getting that. You can even see the DM maps. So let's get started. And you can talk to your DM directly here. Attempt to find the source of the noise. And that's it. You can roll and you can trigger the agent. So now here you will see the live steps of your agent flow. It took the action route. It will have the classifier. It will have the specialists draft. It will evaluate, and then the tools fired. That's the agentic flow we are talking about, and not just the black box. And this is where the DM will approve based on the result, and it's approved. Let's check back to the game that we just started, and I think it is this one. And yeah, it started with a nice scene for your campaign. My next task is optimization. Right now the app is tiny bit slow, so I want to reduce latency by streaming responses and tool caching. Thanks for being with me until the end. This has been a truly amazing experience. Now you can play a very enjoyable game of D&D with your friends. So go roll some dice.